Midday Madhouse.
Yes. Hello.
We are here.
Yes, we are.
Happy Monday.
Yes, happy Monday, everyone. And
welcome to the Midday Madhouse.
Yes. So before we get started,
we got to get back to
to the regular. Welcome to the Midday Madhouse.
Y'all.
Yes. It's Cha, of course. And the Jellolady.
Yes, I's is here.
Starting early in the morning.
Look.
Lord.
Look, I got a theme song that don't nobody know about.
What's that?
I Am Trouble. There's a song. I found it one day. I was in the van watching TV, chilling. That's where I be hanging out at. I be hanging out in the store.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm out there chilling, and this commercial comes on for The Good Wife. Was it The Good Wife? I can't remember if it was The Good Wife or if it was that other little legal show that Julia Margolis was at.
Mm-hmm.
But the little snippet was, I am trouble. That's the whole song. So I downloaded it. You found it?
I'm trying to look for it.
Soul Sonics, I believe it is. It's a green little icon or something.
And it's what?
That's all it says, but I feel like that's just who I am. I'm trouble.
That's the song?
Yeah.
And it says, I am trouble?
Yeah. Let me see.
Jellolady always got a song for us, ladies and gentlemen. She finds something all the time. But hey, good afternoon, you know.
Good afternoon.
It's been a great weekend. We had a great time. Shout out to DJ West Will.
Yeah, shout out to West.
Yes, shout out to West. Thank you, West, for inviting us to Atlantic City. We had a really good time. We mingled with a lot of good people. We had a great night. We really had a great night. So, thank you for looking out at it. Just thinking about Cha The Jellolady was real nice of you.
I want her to go right here.
And so we appreciate you, Wes. And Wes is a big guy for us. Wes does a lot for us, and we appreciate you.
Yeah. So
what? What is this song?
I am trouble. I am
Okay.
But that's it. I heard that. It took me maybe 3 hours to find it.
So what made you think about
I don't know. It was just something about the way it
rang.
Yeah,
you can be in trouble too. That song,
right? Listen,
you can send that to somebody.
Right.
What?
Right.
I am trouble.
I didn't gonna lie. I kind of played it on purpose. I'm kind of hope I had to have a chance to jump on the YouTube and see who's in the building. But shout out to everybody on YouTube. I'm gonna check y'all out. Let me jump in.
I am trouble. Wait a minute. We ain't going. No. Wait.
Yeah.
Jellolady. That's how you doing it today. Let me see.
I didn't.
Y'all, hold on. We got to hear this. I gotta hear what else to sing. That song is
what?
I like it. I like it.
Look, when I heard it, I was like, "That's it." Yeah.
That's it. That's the way you want to do it.
That's it.
Trouble Monday. Trouble Monday.
Look, it's trouble any day. Any time of the day, there could always be trouble.
It can be.
I'm with all the smoke.
Yes, so am I. I like smoke.
Yeah, look.
I like when it comes my way, but I like to be humble about the smoke.
Right. Listen, I don't go looking for the smoke.
Right.
But don't ever get it twisted. Smoke shows up.
Right. Most definitely.
She'll come out.
So we have some surprises for y'all today.
Oh yeah.
Because we will, and we are looking for our plane tickets. We will be traveling, doing interviews. We're going to be doing a couple of interviews. With certain people,
right?
And we're going to travel with it. So you'll see us here and there, within the next 2 months.
We'll always be in the WCB building.
Right. In the next 2 months, we got some very big surprises for y'all. Y'all have no clue. We are outside. Midday Madhouse is blowing. We want to thank everybody for supporting us, everybody that is sharing
it, telling your friends,
yes,
tell a friend, all of that. Like, we're so appreciative.
Yes, and shout out to DJ Punisher for punishing the Midday Madhouse.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, so you did big things.
Sweating and shaking in my boots at the same time. Like, it was a lot.
Yes,
I had a good time.
Came all the way from Baltimore's finest. Yes. So we, hey, as you can see, the show is kicking up. Everything is starting to go well.
To the chairs, man.
Let me tell y'all, Jellolady was having such a hard time last Friday in those chairs.
Friday Respect the DJ is my favorite day of the week. You know, I love when the DJs come, we kick it, we hang out, we have it, but I love when we have guests, period. But, you know, Respect the DJ is always fun. However, the what we call it, the decor, or shall I say the feng shui, wasn't feng shui for me because I wasn't happy with the way I looked in the chair. I was so
mad. She was mad. Look, no, she wasn't. Listen,
I wasn't mad.
Stop being nice. She ain't nice. She being nice, y'all. We ain't even gonna click onto this nice button with her. She was mad. Yeah, she was mad that she didn't like the chair.
Yeah, I didn't like
it. So we gotta, we're in process of shopping.
Yeah, we shopping
for the DJ side of our studio. Because the Jellolady was not happy with the chair. I wasn't uncomfortable in the chair. I think it just was.
It wasn't aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah,
I wasn't uncomfortable. Don't get it twisted. Look, I wasn't, uncomfortable. Like, the chair is uncomfortable.
It was the way it sat.
It was the way it sits in the.
I think because we're used to being comfortable,
right?
And we're always
relax.
Because Friday, what was that? Thursday, my shoes was off.
Right.
I needed was a blanket,
and it was no.
It was.
Listen, that's all. You see, I'm in here today with my slippers on.
It was time to go night for me.
Okay. But listen.
We outside. What's up? How you doing, Reese? Yes.
What's going on? The Jellolady.
Yo, it was fun. We set the weekend off really well. The weekend, it's a lot going on right now. If y'all can only see what the heck is going on behind here, it's a lot. So as you can see, it's a whole new setup, so we changed things around a little bit, but I am trouble.
Yeah.
I am trouble.
Right.
Yeah. I love the song. I enjoy the song. We're going to have to play that a little bit more throughout
just a little bit.
Yeah.
Look, you might have to just drop that just in case just say something troubling. You might have to just drop that like,
I am trouble.
Because you can always tell when I'm about to say something.
Right. So we're going to deal with life itself on Monday. We're going to deal with reality. We're going to deal with the BS that comes with life.
So we are talking about Monday's BS.
Whether you're in a relationship, whether you're out of a relationship, whether you're you're doing your own thing. It doesn't even matter. We're going to talk about the mess that can come with it. We're going to put it all out here.
Tell the truth and shame the devil. Okay,
I like
here we go. Let's start with it.
Start. Yeah.
Where are we going? Where do you want to go first?
Well, first, I want to just say thank you.
You're welcome.
I got to say thank you. And I ain't going to get emotional because it'll make me emotional.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
But I just know that my grandmother always said, if you can find one true friend in this world, you're blessed. And I got that. 86 blessed me to 2022. So, like she levels me out. When I feel like everything else is getting ready to go just bonkers, it's like I had to literally tell the Jellolady, like, listen, I need you to put a leash. I need you to put a leash around my neck because if I jump and if I get, I need you to pull that leash, like pull me back to reality, because reality sometimes can strike you like hell.
Yeah, listen.
And you can get caught up in situations where you don't know how to balance it. And then when you don't know how to balance the situation and it's not hitting you correctly and you're calm about it, you don't know how that storm is.
Yeah,
so you're trying to level out a storm that you don't really understand. You know what I mean? Like, something happened to me this weekend and I didn't know how to handle the situation. But I got prophesied to by Pastor Craig. And he was telling me just to hold on. Like, this is your year. Like, this is it. This is it. You're going to be all right. Hold on. Keep your faith. And with everything that you ask God for, he's going to continue to bless. He's going to continue to bless you. But at the same time, he's going to bring a storm to you that you least expect. And it was things that you asked for with truth. And when it comes, I need you just to sit.
No.
Just sit. I wasn't asking God to walk on water. I was just asking him, just continue to divide this water so I can walk with you, Lord.
Right.
I'm behind you.
Right here, 100%.
You gotta have faith.
You know what? It's funny because I was watching something. I don't remember. Was it Monk? I was watching something.
Monk is retarded. Go ahead.
And they kept saying you have to sit in the question until you find an answer.
Right.
And I was like, sit in the question. Then you'll find it. I was like, okay, well, somebody sit in the question and we gonna find an answer.
Right.
I mean, but that's how you approach. He's like, that's how it's an approach to like math. But I'm like, well, pretty much an approach to anything. You just kind of sit in the question,
right,
until you figure it out.
You have to. Sometimes, and the storms will come, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't gonna sit here and like preach to you about God, but sometimes whoever you believe in, you have to get on your hands and knees and really pray and ask God to just, hey, listen, big guy, because that's what I call it. Mm-hmm. Big guy, you got to step in. You got to step in because things can go left real quick, and then the only thing and only person that is going to suffer is you as a person. Right. You know what I mean? Because you allow things to bring you out of character, and then you bluff.
Yeah, and that's a lot of the things that people don't really take into account. Like, there is an emotional response to things,
right?
But the emotional response isn't always the logical one,
right?
Because this is checkers. This is not checkers. This is actually chess. This life thing. That's what it is.
Right.
So you have to be thinking ahead. You can't be really thinking about for the right now. Because right now, I might want to bust you in the face.
Right.
But does that really make sense in the long run? Like,
good morning, Queen. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. But you got to live in faith.
Yeah,
you have to. There's no way that you cannot, if you don't have some type of faith in some type of higher form, everything will crash upon you. Like, seriously. Like that's you gotta walk in faith, because if you don't, you'll lose. I almost lost.
Yeah.
Honestly, and we keep it real on this show at all times. I almost lost this weekend. I almost lost. I almost lost myself. I almost lost almost lost. Just me. Not losing everything around me. Just me. I almost lost.
And that's what a lot of people don't really understand. Like, you can make it through a situation, you're like, oh, I took an L, like, oh, I lost something.
Right.
But when you really deep down is the only person who's losing in the situation, like, when you lose stuff, like, if you lose money, that don't just affect you.
Right.
That affects you, the kids, everybody else.
Right.
But when you lose something that can't nobody give or take from you but you, that's a whole different kind of loss.
It is.
That's a whole different kind of setup in your mind. Now, since we on that segue, all I can say is, you have to be careful with the choices that you make in life, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Okay? Because making a decision based off of a misguided conception of what you believe can be the outcome, like, if I do this, then this will happen.
Right.
Or if I do this, or that'll happen. Let me just tell you something. let me be real clear about this whole part when it comes to this. You are dealing in life with human beings,
right,
that have choices. And you cannot, through no decision of your own, make a decision for somebody else and expect them to be okay with it.
right.
And I say all that to say this. If you have made a decision for yourself that you thought that was going to include somebody else and it doesn't, shame on you.
Right.
And if you trying to be sneaky and maneuver and all of that, the blessings of God's children are always going to be those same blessings.
And I think that's what it is. When you walking in faith,
right,
and you putting everything in. I know they say don't put all your eggs in one basket, but you know what? I put my eggs in
only one basket.
Yeah, I put them all.
Yes, put my eggs in.
I put them all in
They're
one
all
basket,
in there.
and then
And
I say, you know what?
Go.
Here you go. Now I'm gonna give all of this to you.
Right, it's all yours.
I'm gonna hand it to you,
and you do.
And whatever you do, I have to receive it because I asked for it.
Right.
If I asked for it, then it's gonna be shown.
Right.
And when you're messing with children of God, anybody with faith, the power of God will come and strike you.
Look,
it will. And
it'll change.
But the delivery sometimes you might not want to accept it.
Right.
The delivery you don't want to accept, but you have to accept something that you asked for.
Right.
If you're asking God for something and then He gives it to you, be cautious what you ask for.
Absolutely.
Because you don't know how you're going to react. You don't know what you're going to do.
Too much is given, much is required. Okay, so
every experience is a learning experience. Yes,
absolutely.
Because you got to think. No matter where you go in life, everybody bumps their foot.
Right.
Everybody, you got to crawl before you walk.
Yeah, everybody bumps their head against the wall, and a lot of people don't realize, like, when you're in repetitive, what could be considered as failure, or a repetitive rep, where you feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again, like that's your higher power, whomever it is, telling you, like, listen, you missed a lesson. Mm-hmm. There's something you missed here. You're not gonna. This ain't Groundhog Day. But you ain't gonna. But the
groundhog don't always see his his shadow.
But in the movie Groundhog Day, it was a repetitive cycle.
Right. It was.
Day.
Yeah.
So stop making it Groundhog Day for yourself.
Right.
Figure out what it is that you keep trying to avoid. Face it head on and move on.
Right. Instead of crashing, we're only human, and the Jello Lady and I speak about that all the time. We've seen a lot, and a lot of things. A lot of things come to us. People, when we're in places, we don't even know some of these people, and they just grabs to us for some reason. Somebody's going to tell us a story. Somebody's going to tell us, maybe it's just the hands of God that makes people want to speak to us, makes people want to explain and tell you what they're going through.
I feel like I'm always in the right place at the right time to do whatever I was ordained to do.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
If I was in this moment at this moment, I'm supposed to be here at this moment.
Right.
Whatever reason it is even if it's just to be here to do this show every day.
Right.
Something is coming of it. So I'm just gonna keep doing whatever he tells me to do. So if he tell me tomorrow morning, like, get up and go do something else, then that's what I'm gonna go do.
Right.
Like,
I'm gonna say big guy because it was kind of strange. Let me tell y'all about our weekend, right? So I found Saturday very strange because when Wes hit us. Again, shout out to DJ West. He called at like 6:45 and was like, "Yo, I put y'all on the guest list. Like, I got an event in Atlantic City." Boom! I called the Jello Lady like, "Yo, we outside. We going." There was so many different people that we met just in that day. And it was so many different blessings that were crashing upon us that was positive, though.
Right, yeah.
But it was just like, okay. Right. All right, this is how we doing it? Mm-hmm. We had a great phone call yesterday.
Yeah, that was dope.
And then we met some dope people on Saturday. And then, again, shout out to DJ West Will. Yeah, because he took us in we've always been family with him. You know, we have a whole history, 20, 30 years
Right.
in. But it was just the blessings was coming without him even doing it. Like,
Right.
Wes put us in a situation.
All it was just show up to have a good time.
Right. That was it.
Look,
Mix and mingle. Because
right.
his whole thing was, listen, this is a situation that
yeah,
y'all can use to your advantage. I'm gonna keep sending y'all this stuff. Y'all can continue to come to the different events, and we outside with it.
Right. As we should.
And it's just so. It was just so. It was like a negative came,
and then the positive came.
And then the positives just kept coming.
Right.
Like, it was just. I don't know if any of y'all ever had those type of days where it seems like you get the worst news of your life that you feel like. Sorry, let me correct myself. You get the worst news that you feel like may be the worst day of your life.
Yeah.
But then
something happens.
Once that happens, and then God starts pushing people into your life.
Listen.
Like, we got offered to start going out of town, doing our shows, meeting people out of state. People are calling for us to come to their places. Yeah. Oh, would you like to come to California? Would you like to come to LA? Would you like to come here? And we just like, wait, I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's the Midday Madhouse.
We go to the Atlantic City. These people are, everybody.
Yeah, come. Y'all can come. So, look, shout out to West.
Look at God, yes.
Shout out to everybody, because that was definitely a blessing.
Right. It was just something. Like, you just gotta hold on, everybody.
Yeah,
like,
hold on.
You know, the Jello Lady and I come on here and we bug out, but we talk reality. And reality is if you don't hold on, you got to hold on to your faith. If you don't hold on to your faith and you let that devil step in, and then it's nothing like letting the devil step in and you react and you get locked up, or somebody get hurt, and then you locked up and you sitting there like, dang, well, that. And God was over here telling me to don't you do it, don't you do it.
Here doing whatever,
and he over here like, do it. And you like, boom.
And you know, it's funny that you say that, because I got some information last night about a friend, somebody that I know, who did end up in a position that he can't get out of because he reacted to whatever it was that he reacted to, and now he's sitting down. So listen.
Yeah, and you don't think about it until, and everybody, I know everybody has been in this position where you do something, where you listen to that devil and you let that anger override everything, and you end up forcing yourself into that situation, and you locked up. You never think about anything until you get locked up when you sitting in that situation, and you like, dang.
Because what you should have did was what you should have did.
I should have listened to my left shoulder, but I listened to my right.
You should have sat in the problem, and the question is, in the problem until you had the answer. That's what you should have did.
Right.
Instead of reacting to the problem, you have to sit in it, figure it out.
And it's hard to sit in it. It's hard.
But let me tell you something. That is the time when you're supposed to take that, because at the end of the day, the actual problem that you're dealing with is a problem that you either created or you allowed to be created. So there's no other person that you need to sit in. I don't need to sit in counsel with you about my problem.
Right.
It's my problem.
You know what came to me today? And it's just, I had so many, shout out to Sheila Davis.
And shout out to Miss Davis.
You know, she called me today out the blue. Like, we talked.
Mm-hmm.
And soon as we said hello, you know, Sheila with us, hello, Queens.
Right.
So I'm on the phone with Councilwoman Sheila Davis, and she says, Cha, I don't know what it is. She said, but there's a storm with you. I said, what? She said, listen, walk with God, walk by faith. That's what I'm going to tell you. And I'm like, what?
Right.
And then we just start talking, but it was just real strange. Like the phone calls that I have been getting for this weekend has been nothing but walk by faith.
Yeah.
So then I get up and I got an inbox from my dad.
Mm-hmm.
He sends me the song Move On.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I go on my TV and I punch on. I'm listening to the song, and I love the song because it's just telling you like move on. Like, and I'm like, you know what? God is doing amazing things with us. Like it has been. Look, I know that everybody is trying to do things in your life. Like there's things where you're trying to move forward, and then here comes that block. Don't allow that block to stop you from doing anything that God has for you. Don't allow anyone to block your blessings, and then all of a sudden your blessings is in that other closet and they're dim. Right. I need all of my blessings in my closet to be bright. Bright as the lights that God can give us. I need all blessings. I need it all.
Right. Absolutely.
But don't allow nobody to. We all have had situations where we allowed people to get underneath our skin. We all had situations where we allowed people to block those blessings. And then once they're blocked, somehow, some way, God works it out where he brings that block back to you. Mm-hmm. And it's all about how you can figure it out. Like, okay, now you screwed up this. I just gave this to you.
Right.
And you screwed it up. Now I'm going to push it again and let me see what you're going to do.
Right.
So it's like a good fight and battle. You got to walk.
You got to walk, but you know what else you got to do? You got to recognize the signs.
Right.
Because you're not going to never fall unless you're not paying attention.
That's true.
Like, listen, you could trip, you could stumble sometimes. Like, it happens to the best of us. Like, I didn't see the twig in the road and I tripped over
it.
Right. But tripping is one thing. Falling is completely different. Like, now, when you done fell and you done bumped your head and the white meat showing, that's a fall.
That's a whole fall.
Like, you done got jacked up, okay?
I don't want that fall.
Nobody should.
I'm not. I you know why? Because I love me. I don't want any scars.
Well, I don't like scars.
And I don't like when they heal up and you bump and you bruise and they heal up and it be like that scab that just sits there. Now you going somewhere like the all natural corner.
Right.
And you trying to get the all the berries and juices that you possibly can get.
And just, taking your sea moss.
Right.
Look, rubbing Alamo.
Alamo. You must be talking about me, DJ Alamo.
Right.
But you trying to do as best as you can. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your faith.
Yeah.
Hold on to your faith. Make sure that you believe and count your blessings.
Whatever it is that you believe in, as long as it's not the devil, I implore you to believe in it.
Right.
Because the devil is trying things in this world that are, unnatural and unnecessary. Right. As you can see, we've got what's going on the other side of the world. That's unnecessary.
Right.
It's unnatural. It's against human law, and that's just what it is. But yeah, just believe in whatever it is that you believe in and hold on to it. Don't let nobody else tell you.
You gotta pray.
Look,
you gotta pray. You gotta pray upon it.
All the time.
I do it all the time. Every time I get in the shower, I just believe, and not on no pervert, nothing, but I just believe. For me, my belief is the way I came in this world is the way I need to pray. So if I'm in the shower, I'm the way I came in this world. Right. I'm cleansing my body
and I'm praying
before I put on any type of clothing, anything, panties, bra, pants. We all put our stuff on the same way.
Right.
Before I do any of that, I make sure I give God the glory, because if you don't listen, things can go left
quickly.
But you got to believe.
Yeah, if you got something you want to talk about for this Monday, call in. We always take phone calls. You can always call in and to chat with us. Anything you want to talk about, you can put it up there. About a question. Now, you know what?
What?
I have questions.
About what?
So, let's see. How many viewers do we have going on right now? I'm looking up.
We have a few.
So, are there any men on our comments and in the room? Like, y'all in here for real? So, let me just ask y'all, as husbands, boyfriends, someone in a relationship with a significant other, what is it that would make you walk away from your happy home. Like you got a wife or a girlfriend that cooks, she cleans, she does her part, takes, make sure everything is done and orderly and neat, and make sure you on time and you dress well, you smell good. She's doing all of these things, and she works. What is it that's going to make you decide that that's not enough?
I don't know, and I think it goes for both sides.
Yeah, it does. But
men and women.
Men
you
and
got
women.
women. You got women that got great men.
Look, they got great men. Yeah,
and will walk on them quick because you think the grass is greener on the other side.
Let me tell you something. Okay.
Let me tell you something.
Yes, I'm listening.
This is how I feel about my life.
Tell a made nigga, $250,000 dripping on my pinky ring finger. I'm a whole knocker, big shit talker. I'm your favorite motherfucker's favorite motherfucker. When I kick bang, spitting my slang, banging my gang, let my nuts hang. I'm a blow through it, popping these bands, spending all that money, anything. Little mama, I'm a big you far away, baby, let me make a masterpiece with you.
Yes.
There we go.
There you go.
Right.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You were well.
Yes.
Well, I thought I was in trouble. I thought she was about to play it on me.
You No.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's just the way life goes. You just gotta believe in yourself and just be like, you know what? Shout out to all the artists.
Yeah, shout out to all.
Okay, because we might not, speak. We always play music,
well,
but we might not speak
what?
about it. What?
Did we switch seats? Because we are back.
No.
Yeah, we are. We're backwards.
Oh, we're backwards. Oh, I mean, and we changed the scenery. We changed things around a little
Somebody
bit.
got confused. It's okay.
Yeah, but it's still the same.
But it worked out. It's the same old madhouse, and that's why we can do it like that.
Right.
You might come in tomorrow. We might be sitting on the couch.
Right.
Because it's the madhouse.
Right. Because you know how we do. We just do what we do. But I got one more song just to touch on with it, because this is what shout out to my dad.
Chapters, I'm turning pages, glory to glory, from faith to faith. I'm moving on, I'm moving on, I'm moving on. I'm getting older, so I'll keep it straight. It hurts to let go, but it hurts more to stay.
What?
He was on time with that.
Yes. So yes, there's a lot of faith in this building.
Oh yes.
There's a lot of faith in this building.
There's a lot of faith in this building, and there's a lot of faith in these two seats, because glory is all I can say.
Glory?
Glory is all I can say. And I'm gonna just say that.
Life is good.
It is.
Shout out to Jersey Boy.
Yeah, shout out to Jersey Boy.
Shout out to Jersey Boy. Like, listen, situations is moving, ladies and gentlemen. And we want every last one of y'all to be part of everything. So if you want to come to the Midday Madhouse, we don't care what you do. If you just want to come and chill with us and conversate and build with us, we here, 1656 Kane Avenue, Camden, New Jersey.
Come hang out with us.
Come, we are open to all conversations.
Are you not drinking your coffee this morning?
Yeah, I'm drinking it. I'm drinking my coffee. I am drinking my coffee.
I don't drink coffee, but Sissy loves coffee.
Yeah.
Cha loves her coffee, so I had to make some special coffee.
Yeah, and it's good too. I had to slow walk that coffee. Yes. He said y'all switch seats. That is so funny. Yes, Tootie, only you would know that.
Right. Because he's looking like, wait a minute.
Right. This is not this.
This is not this.
This is not how they be.
Like she sits by the D.
Right.
She sits by the W. Why are we sitting like this?
Yeah, we just ended up switching the situation around.
1656 Kane Avenue. Come on up.
Yeah. Come on. We not threatening you. We telling you to come have a good time with Cha The Jellolady. That's what we telling y'all.
And tell a friend to tell a friend.
Right. And see, Mondays be very rough. Mondays are rough. Like, you go through it. It all depends. Even if you have a great weekend, hopefully you didn't drink too much on Saturday. Because, as we get older, them hangovers are serious. Right.
Listen, I had a good time. I woke up Sunday. I was cool. I ain't gonna lie. My Monday was kind of dope. It was kind of dope. I started the morning off a little nicely. And I got a phone call this morning that I wasn't too sure about when I got it. But I got a phone call, and the person on the other end called just to tell me, I am the GOAT. Really? That's how you feel about me? GOAT. I'm the GOAT? Really? I'm the greatest of all time? You're right. I am. And I am. Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
And I appreciate it.
I am she.
Right. And I appreciate the acknowledgement. So anybody would like to call and tell us that she would go, I will take all calls. Okay? You can call me here at WCT Media. Hit me on my hip. Like, you know how to find me. But I need a snack.
You need a snack? She done brought some snacks, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so, I done got into the Dorito business.
Right.
So, if you want your Dorito fix and you need to grab something to go with that, like, I got the munchies that'll give you the munchies.
Right. Right.
So.
Right, definitely got that.
Eat responsibly, children.
Yes.
And, IMD, if you're watching or listening, drink responsibly, bro. That is not... Look, don't pour that in a cup like, oh, that's Kool-Aid, and I'm about to drink that. Let's get that slow.
Tootie said, where's the cheese balls?
I'm out. I'll make some more, though.
Yeah, she's going to make some more.
I got some Cheetos, though, and some Cheez-Its. I got some Cool Ranch Doritos. Got a shot. You can get a coffee.
Yeah, it's here.
No, you can get a coffee.
Anything you want is here. We're here.
Now I'm chewing this gum, and I'm trying to decide, like, what do I want more? These Doritos or this gum?
Oh God, the Doritos, the gum's got to go. How about that?
And where we gonna put it?
But I don't mean to like just keep talking about faith, but let me tell you something. Last week was a rough week for us.
It was.
We were going through it. I mean, Sunday smacked us. I'm talking about last week. Last week, Sunday smacked us. Boom. Monday smacked us. It was rough. Tuesday, rough. Wednesday, rough. Thursday, rough.
Yeah.
Friday was rough. But then Friday came in and smoothed it out.
Yeah, Friday smoothed it out. Shout out to DJ Bunch.
Wednesday, by the time Wednesday came and things started smacking us a little rough, we were here at WCMD in the building, and we're walking.
Yeah.
We was walking down the hallway. And I said, I said, babe, listen. We had, because how sometimes you have to call your best friend baby. I was like, babe, listen.
Right.
This is a rough week.
Yeah.
I said, the big guy got something in store for us.
Coming.
A storm is coming. He's bringing it. And I can feel it. I said, because he's not going to allow us to keep having this week like this without him stepping in and bringing something.
Listen.
Boom.
Right on
our weekend
comes through.
was a blessing.
Right.
Was a whole, we met legends.
Yeah.
Like, it was dope. And so it was like, okay. And now our Monday is starting off. We here with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
And our weekend went good, and our Monday is not bad at all.
No, Monday is good.
We woke up like, hello. Hello, world. Yes. Who's messing with y'all? Me and my wheelchair have to do drive-by. Listen.
Look.
Nobody is messing with us. You know who's in our corner? Our Father.
Mm-hmm.
Lord in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
That's
Thy
right.
kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Amen. Hallelujah.
That's who's dealing with us. And he's dealing with us, and it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. Like, we have people in our corners that are willing. We even got calls, not just to go out of town, but to get calls to say, listen, y'all get here and everything's good. Pre-recorded shows, the person is being paid. Like, all of this stuff is being given because of this, just the love that we put out here, and because We're not putting on no fake mess. Like, this is us. This is us at home. This is us.
I'm gonna tell you right
behind
now.
This
is the realest reality TV you'll ever find anywhere.
And we're not here to. We ain't here to judge you because we got our own judgment day. My little sister is on. Hello, Lottie. Yes, my baby is having a baby, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're about to have a gender release.
Oh, gender reveals. Oh,
and I'm trying to.
Okay, well, listen.
I call it a release because I'm really hoping God will release us a girl. So these boys in our family is overrating us. They coming through.
They coming through. They something different over there.
Oh my God. I'm like, the boys are smacking us in the family. She don't want no boy. But, I mean, she wants a boy. She doesn't want a girl. Oh. But she said either way she'll be happy. It's Lana. You know, she's good at parenting. She done parented all of her nieces and nephews. It's like 12 of them. Right. And she's the auntie to everybody.
So she good.
Right. But we need a girl.
Yeah.
We need a girl.
Somebody need a girl.
Yes.
Because I know we ain't got one of them.
Look, we talking about God, so guess what? I'm asking God for a girl. Well, boy.
Whatever you ask.
She said, I'm so excited. Yes, I'm excited. I can't even tell you how excited I am. The whole time.
I'm excited for y'all.
But look, we went over there, right? So I'm over there with my brother and sister. Bessie came down and we all at Mom's house. So we all chilling. And I couldn't keep my hands off her belly.
Oh.
Like, she's like, Char, sister. I'm like, come here. And then the baby got the moving and I'm just rubbing the belly and I can feel the little feet. Like, I'm about to be like a real auntie. Like, this is dope. I like being auntie.
Like you're not already a grandma, though.
Don't be putting my business out there. I like being a grandma, though. And I don't want...
You get so excited like it's the very first time.
I know.
Well, technically it is, but
I like it.
I know.
You know what I like about it?
I like probably put these away.
I like the generation.
Mm-hmm.
I like when you can see in people like the generation is growing. And for my little sister Lana, this is her first baby.
Right.
This baby, I am going to kidnap this child, whether she likes it or not. The baby will be kidnapped. We're going to have to make a schedule for this baby because everybody wants the baby.
Lana, now you hear this. Now make sure you use your babysitting time wisely.
She got a whole bunch. Everybody, it's at the point where we fighting over a schedule. Like, no, I'm going to get the baby. No, I'm going to get the baby. No, I'm going to get the baby. Mm-hmm. Everybody in this family got to make a schedule. Lana, working Monday. Okay, well, I'm coming. I'll be there to pick the baby. We got to make a schedule because this is the
baby.
This is the baby in our family now. Like, our baby is having a baby. So now,
Oh, yeah, that's the baby. All right, Lana.
Not kidnapped.
Listen. I guess that's not one of return to sender babies, huh?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe in kids or FedEx packages. Okay?
Lana says everybody's fighting, including the nieces. And
yes, we are all fighting in this family, but they're FedEx packages. Return to sender. It doesn't live here. Return to sender. That's how I look at it. But yeah, I'm telling you, everybody was in the house 2 weeks ago for our cousin Kevin's birthday. Mm-hmm. We all over there, and everybody like, Lana, so we, yeah. Well, I'm getting the baby. I'm the bully. I am the bully. Okay, y'all can say whatever you want. The only person I ain't bullying is Mom. That's it. Deb, I love you. I ain't fighting. I ain't fighting Mom, Deb. I'm not fighting. That's one person I just can't fight. I don't. No, first of all, you ever see this woman get mad? She look like Tina Turner. Like, I don't fool with her. Her hands is like,
look,
like this big.
Like, yeah, listen.
No, you get smacked by something like that. That's a problem. We got two aunts. They got two big hands, and that's Aunt Deb and that's Aunt Rachel. They're two hands that you just don't. I've never felt them. I don't want to feel them. I'm not interested, and I don't care how old. I am. They say shut up, I shut up.
Right.
You say go, I'm going. You say stop, I'm stopping.
Like,
you know what I mean? Whatever you say goes.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't fighting her. I ain't fighting her. She say it is what it is. Okay, well, fine. I'll be back tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. But this baby is being kidnapped and loved. That's one thing I can say. Like in our family, we do love on them babies.
Right.
But Lonnie, you're having the baby, like the real baby. Like this is a real baby in our family. Like this is the only baby.
Oh wait. We're missing stuff.
What?
So I'm sorry about I'm sorry about you guys here on YouTube. I missed y'all. So Yoga Mind Bod 50 says, no matter what man or woman, if you're elevated your standard of family, make it plain. Either your mate will stay and ride or move on to where standards are brought to self-love is amazing. Yep, absolutely.
That is so true.
Shout out for watching.
Yes.
For not paying attention.
Yes. And that is so true because it's, everybody, I look at life like this. When you're with somebody, your significant other, whether you're dealing with yourself, because no matter what, people fail to realize if you're in a relationship or you're out of a relationship, you still have to self-love yourself. Absolutely. And if you don't do self-love within yourself and somebody is mingling with your spirit, you know what I mean? If you do not try to take hold, you will mess around and have that person that is mingling your spirit can affect you. And then you start looking at yourself, well, am I well, maybe I'm not worth that. Or give up. You know what I mean? You're giving up on yourself, and then you find yourself going down this hill. Now, I was just talking to a close friend yesterday, and he had said, like, listen, if I don't love myself, who's going to love me? If you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe in you? But you can't lose yourself. Like this right here, and I tell my husband, I tell my kids, I tell anybody that knows me, this is my destiny. This is where God put me. He gave me a voice. I'm gonna speak out. He gave me a voice to rock parties. I do my damn thing. Matter of fact, make sure you look up and go ahead and share the flyer.
Oh yeah, March the 4th. You better be in the building.
Yes.
Because my sissy will be there hosting.
Yes, I will be hosting.
Every other Friday.
Yes.
What is it, Soulful Friday?
Soulful Friday.
Yeah, right there. It's 5.
I don't know. I gotta look up the address.
It's 545.
Yeah, it's Taste of Soul.
Taste of Soul and
yes.
Burlington. I'll tell you.
But you have to have self-love. You got to love yourself. And it was just so funny. Like all of these things were coming to me. And I was also talking to one of my sisters, and she was saying to me, like, if you don't, go ahead.
It's Social Fridays. It starts Friday, March 4th, and it's from 7 to midnight at Taste of Soul, 345 High Street in Burlington, New Jersey.
Yes.
Make sure you're in the building. DJ Prince Main will be doing the music.
DJ Prince Main is here. He's here. He's from Camden. Yes. He is one of Camden's finest too.
Okay, well, you need to come see us.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
you should come.
Yeah.
Friday. We should interview you before your first show. That way we got the host and the DJ together.
I'll reach out to him and see what he want to do.
We should try to get that together.
But you have to love yourself. Like people are capable of knocking your spirit, but you are capable of knocking your own spirit.
Right.
You can downgrade yourself faster than anybody in this world can.
No,
you can start giving up on yourself faster than anybody in this world can, because now your brain is going crazy. You got this going on, you got that going on, you got this going on.
Knock you off your square.
And you like, wait a minute. Maybe I can't do this. Maybe I'm not worth it. Like,
I'm gonna tell you right now.
No.
We can do it. And we are absolutely worth it.
Right.
And it's all about your determination. Like you really have to want the things that you want. And if you want them, you have to be determined to work for them. Because nothing in life that you want, you can't get unless you work for it. Like everything is work. Everything, you need to look at everything. Your job, your kids, your actual job, your relationship. Everything is a job.
Right.
There's a specific things that you need to do for each one of those situations that you have to do all the time.
Right.
Like you can't just be like, oh well, this week I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be on time and I'm gonna do my job efficiently and be productive.
Right.
No.
Because productiveness is important, but
Yeah.
self-love is very important.
But
like you gotta start looking at yourself.
You have to look at like your self-worth is the most important. You have to be productive on that part. Like you gotta take yourself the most serious. Because you can't really you can't pour from an empty cup. Let's be flat out real about that.
Right.
So if you ain't taking nothing in for yourself, what are you giving out to somebody else?
Right.
And if you are in a relationship, if you cannot get anything, if you're not getting nothing from your partner that is feeding your self-love button, then that's a problem in and of itself.
Damn sure is.
Because at the end of the day, you got to tell the person that you love them. You have to show them that you love them.
Right.
But what you can't do is take for granted the small things that you don't think are that important. That's love too. Like you can't think that that's not love. Like a hot meal, that's love.
Right.
Okay, because there's people out here that can't get a hot meal.
Right.
There's people out here that can't get a good hot meal either.
Right.
Like you can get some ramen noodles and some hot dogs.
I ain't eating that.
Right. I'm not eating that either. And nobody but I have a standard for myself. You see where it starts though? It starts with myself. I have a standard for myself.
Right.
So if I would eat that for myself, how would I feed that to my spouse?
Right. But then, it's a generation. And we're not talking about generational curses.
No.
We're talking about a generation of, I came up with grandmoms, great-grandmoms, great-great-grandmoms. We in the kitchen. They had us in the kitchen. We cooking. You cooking with love.
Yeah, love.
You cooking with love. You're doing all this stuff out of love. So when you're doing it and you're doing all of this stuff out of love, this is the way that you expect to be treated. You treat them the way you want to be treated. And everybody has heard that before. We all have grown up on that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Treat me the way you want to be treated.
Right. Speak to me how you want to be spoken to.
Yeah, like
it goes both ways. It's it's
right.
a reciprocated situation.
Right.
It's just like when you talk to the wall, the sound waves bounce back off the wall so you can hear it.
Right.
So,
but it's sad because it's a lot of people that we have lost.
Look,
that we have lost in life. Suicide. Mm-hmm. Hey, I have witnessed it. My brother committed suicide. I found my brother. Like it's hard, but then people. Suicide right now is like it's very damaging to people because that's an easy way out. And I only say that because people fool with people's spirits.
Right. And
when you fooling with somebody's spirit, you never know what somebody's going through. You can't just be messing with people and then you think people are crazy when they going out here and shooting up shit.
Yeah, listen.
No, it's not that they crazy. You done push them to that edge and they don't know what to do. You got people jumping off of bridges. It's reality.
You gotta understand, not everybody is built like you built. Like everybody's not built for tough. You know what I'm saying? They're not. And some people take emotional hits more seriously. Something that you might say, you might have said it, only being funny or being sarcastic, and it might have had the wrong tone, and somebody might have been affected, like deeply affected by it. And now you got overthinkers in the world like myself who will sit down and will think about it. And well, what did they really mean by that?
Right.
Is that how they really feel? Like now you sitting there, you questioning yourself, you questioning this person,
you questioning your friendship, you questioning everything.
Things can go so left if you listen to the wrong shoulder.
Right.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you hurt my feelings, okay, I might not be able to just be like, you know what, I'm gonna let that go.
Right. But I mean, you get, with it's a safe door, but it's not a safe door when you get to that road of I don't care.
Listen,
I don't care and I don't give up about nothing. That can be an unleveled, and y'all know I always say I don't like seesaws.
Listen, that part.
That is an unleveled door because listen, you got
the IDC.
Talk to me nice.
Look, the IDC door will have me in the DOC. Okay, I would just put it out there like that. If I get to the IDC door and I open it, the other side of that hallway, wherever it's at the end or wherever it ends at, is the DOC when it's over.
Right.
that's what I know about myself.
But it's crazy because that's
that's
the
self
self-love.
Right, and that's when I know I have to sit in the problem. And before I go through the door, that's when I have to sit in the problem.
Right.
Before I find the answer.
Right.
Because listen, if I emotionally open that IDC door,
yeah,
there's no telling.
Because I'm not gonna drown. That's the thing. Yeah. You don't want to drown in your problems. You don't want to drown over somebody else just pushing your head into that water. Down, like, come on, you gonna keep drowning me?
But at the same time, you know what? A lot of people have to really understand that person can only drown you as long as you let them.
Right.
Don't let what people say or what they do. Like, okay, it hurts. Right. But that person doesn't define who you are as a person. Like, you were still a person.
Right.
Before this other person came in with their opinions. And remember, all of these things are somebody else's opinion.
But sometimes
other people's opinions aren't always based in. They're not always based in the facts of your situation. They're based in the facts of what their perception.
Or because of you letting them get away with so much and you didn't say nothing.
Right? Yeah. Listen.
And you're like, okay. How many okays?
Yeah, we're not gonna get.
Do you want? Okays, but what I am gonna do is I'm gonna give you. What my hair? It just keeps. I don't because I washed it.
Yeah,
so it's
got a lot of bounce.
Bounce and static, honey. That shit is there.
You touch too much. There you go.
This thing is a mess. I don't know. It's nothing like washing your hair and it just do whatever it wants to do. But the balance of life is serious. Like people don't get it. Like I don't want to be in your bag. Mm-hmm. I stay in my own lane, but when it comes to this industry, I'm in everybody's lane.
Right.
And if you don't like it, so freaking be it. If you don't like how I am, so be it. But I've always been that way. But when you allow somebody to, you got it. You got it, Jello Lady. You got it. Then it feels like after a while, saying you got it, you might run over me and think you can do something to me that might damage me.
Right.
But you have damaged me so bad.
Okay, I love you. And I love this show, but I cannot look at this.
It's going to keep doing it.
If you just stop.
I don't know. It's going to keep doing it. But if you keep, you're not going to keep damaging me. Thank you.
Stay right there.
I hope you do. But you keep damaging me and damage me to the point that you're starting to take advantage of me, of my kindness. Mm-hmm. And I'm not really being kind. I'm walking in faith.
Right.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I'm walking in faith. Like, okay, come on, big guy.
Do you know what I say every morning? So every morning, whether I say it out loud or I say it in my head, my thing is, Lord, please just keep me near the cross. That's all I want you to do for me for the day is just keep me near the cross.
Okay, Miss Jenny said, I just stay clear of them. I feel you on that. But sometimes you can't stay clear of them. Sometimes
sometimes they in your house.
Sometimes they right or they can be sitting right there. Or you just ever go somewhere and you've been trying to avoid this person, you're avoiding them, and then all of a sudden you go to the grocery store, they there. You go somewhere else, you sit, and then that person that keeps ticking that ticker, you keep seeing that car, that same car they drive, you seeing that all day, all night. You like, wait. All right, big guy. Tootie said, hurt people. Yes, that is definitely true.
Yeah, definitely.
That is definitely true. Miss Jenny said, there it is.
Yeah, every person isn't meant for everybody, and that's
right.
That is also the.
But that's a streak of life. It's like.
Wait a minute.
What?
So Reese from Philly breaking cyber attack on Germany windmills. Putin activates nuclear defense systems. Jesus. Thanks, Reese from Philly. The melanated love and the bloodshed sacrifices and the abundance of the land that fits you, not others. Yeah, okay.
That's true. That is very true. This is our YouTubers too, also.
And then Yoga Mind by 50 says, wow, God bless the troubled soul. It can happen to anyone.
Right.
And, okay, listen, I'm going to attempt this one. R Bloods, RCB, Vin, FYI. I don't know what that means.
Right, I don't know. But yes.
Shout out to y'all for tuning in.
Yes. Thank you. And make sure you share it.
Share,
But
tell your friends.
people can damage your spirits, and then you can damage yourself. And what you don't want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is allow somebody to damage your spirit, and then you end up damaging yourself. Like, I don't play with, public embarrassment. I don't like it. It's not fit for me. I don't do it. And I won't do it to you. Don't do it to me. I don't like it. Mm-hmm. I think that's like embarrassing. Like, you're not going to get in public and act a damn fool. I don't like it. Okay. I don't care. Even like if we're in a restaurant and it's just like us and the family. Now, we done cut up in some restaurants, but it's all of us. And then all of a sudden we start, just by our greatness of spirits, everybody else starts chiming in. We start getting people that we don't even know.
We come as a party,
right.
And then we grab.
And then we grab the party.
We create a party in
right.
itself.
Right. But you gotta.
Yoga Mind by 50 says, Jello Lady, you are so in tune. The other side of that door is an unknown. Reign supreme always. Exactly.
Right.
Listen, I'm not. If I go, I know myself. I can tell you. Anybody who know me know. I don't have it all. I'm a little off. So if I could tell you, like, listen, leave me over here. I'm not going over there.
Right.
That's what you should do.
But I think that's what everybody, like, we all have that. It's like.
We all have it, but not everybody listens to it.
Not yes. Because some people will keep ticking until
it's boom.
You boom it, and then it's like, you're the bad person.
Listen.
I'm not bad.
I'm not bad, but I tell you one thing. It's one thing to have to sit in a problem until you find the solution. You get there and you figure it out. But this thing called life has these things called people in it. And not everybody, grows in the same garden. Not everybody lives in the realm of common sense. Not everybody lives in the realm of actual reality.
Right.
They live in a perceived reality that is all their own that nobody else even sees. Because, there's some people that be like, you say something and, you might just have a slight criticism, nothing like real major, but they'll take it as a complete slight, like you're really talking bad about them.
Right.
Like, or you'll have a disagreement with somebody and they'll feel like, oh, it was a big blowout type argument. And that's just their perception.
Right.
But the problem with that is I'm in the reality of the situation, and this is not that. But your perception now, you've taken that and you've ran with that.
Right.
And now you done told this one and that one. Now people looking at me like, oh, you was real reckless and you was real rude. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
And stuff like that will get the door open.
Right.
Stuff like that is how people
I think everybody has a tick, though. We all have a tick. It's just how you allow somebody to tick you. Once that bomb, like, people aren't ready for it.
Right. And
it's
a lot of things that I find interesting about that because everybody has a switch.
Right. Everybody comes.
Not everybody has the same timer.
Right.
So like my fuse is short, but there are certain people in this world that can tick me, and they got all the ticks in the world. Like, okay, you got that.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. How many times can you, people take advantage?
They do.
People take advantage of you being nice. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to watch out.
Right.
You got to watch out because the devil is standing. He's standing.
On the sideline. He's waiting.
What's up?
He's waiting for the weak person to step out.
Right.
To step off the line.
And who are you going to be, that weak person, or are you going to be standing in faith and be like, you know what?
I'm good.
I'm with this armor.
Right.
I have this armor on me, and I am covered
every day.
And I am going to go out here and I am going to fight a good fight. I'm going to win this battle,
right.
And I'm going to do whatever I have to do. But what I don't like is when everybody has been through it, where you feel like you're losing yourself.
Right.
And that's the part that I don't like. Like, you try to, you push back a little bit,
right,
from being yourself,
right? You try to
because you're trying to accommodate everything. You're trying to make everything leveled out.
The problem with that is it only works in a reciprocated situation.
Right.
Like, I can only adjust if you're willing to adjust. Like,
but some people play pretend. You got pretenders, because that's why people get hurt.
Yeah, that's how people
get
hurt.
You got people out here playing pretend and saying, oh, I'm with it. I'm your best friend for life.
Oh. WCMD, the Midday Madhouse. How can we help you?
Hello?
Hello?
I don't know. Call back. I'm sorry. We don't know what happened.
Is somebody there?
Okay,
goodbye.
But people will play with your faith.
Yeah.
They play on it. They play on it. And it's like, you know what? I'm gonna stand in my armor. But if I come out of this armor, you don't know what can come out of this armor. I'm scared of me. So I'm not asking you to be scared of me. I'm telling you, if I'm who I am, if I am Charlotte.
Listen.
Okay?
Look,
and I'm scared of Charlotte.
Don't play with her.
Why you want to play with Charlotte?
She's over. Look.
She in the pillow.
Dusty.
She got to stay in there.
And that's
the thing that people like to do. They like to bring you out of character. Like, I don't want to see Miss Cole.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Miss Cole. I don't want to see Tootie. I don't want to see Miss Turner. I don't want to see Mr. Fabian. I don't want to see Miss Jenny.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to see you. I don't want to see Aunt Donna. I don't want to see Lana. I don't want to see nobody that is coming out of character. I don't want to see you guys come out of character. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because character is everything. And that's what people fail to realize. When you're walking and you have this feeling of who you are.
Right.
I know who I am. Now, if I'm going to pull back on myself, I suggest you do the same thing.
Right.
I suggest you pull back on yourself. Now, don't play pretend.
Yeah, don't play.
And act like
this is not tug of war where you can play pretend like
we got to level this out.
Because when you let go, it's like the seesaw, bro.
But don't play. Don't play. We're not playing a game. You can't. People have problems with playing with people's feelings.
Yeah,
and playing with people's feelings is very dangerous. Whether you're whether you're in a relationship, whether you're family, right, whether you're a friend to the family, it doesn't matter. Auntie, uncles, whoever you are, when you messing with, you don't play with people's feelings, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lot of people out here that do it.
I'm going to tell you right now, you probably shouldn't play with the children of God either, because playing with people's feelings and then turn around and playing with people that are blessed, you never know what is going to come to you.
Said he's going through that now.
Like, you never know. Like, karma is for real.
Right.
And karma is attached to everything that you do. So if you out here and you doing something you ain't got no business doing, please know that anything that you have put out will come back to you. And you can't be upset.
Right.
You have to
don't be mad at me.
You got to accept with the bed that you made, and you have to lie
right.
in it.
Right.
You know, and it's funny that these situations happen and they occur, but it also gives you a chance to really look at the strength of the bond that you created with someone, friends or whatever. Like, if you have faith that this friendship is for real, like, look, I know my friend, we went through something, we got an argument, right, whatever, but that's still my friend.
Right.
I still know that she's not out here kicking my back in.
Right.
I know if I called her, anything happened, she's there.
But you know, that's the other, you say that, but then that's the other thing. You know, you got faith, like Tootie said. Hurt people. Yeah. Because sometimes people come into your life and they will friend you.
Yeah.
They will act like they love you. Mm-hmm. And this is with family members, friends. This is with those people. Those people. Family, friends, y'all can they can get it too.
WCMD, how can we help you?
Hey.
I was wondering, based on what you guys were particularly talking about. Okay. This is Tootie, just for those who don't know.
Yes, Tootie, what's going on? But we know it's you.
No, the people.
Oh, well, the people gonna know because we know it's Tootie.
I had a situation last week where I wouldn't necessarily call a person to aid, but one of my services, I provide assistance in the evening. It was her first day, basically on the job. And I just asked her to do something as simple as basically help me to wipe down the chairs, spray with the Lysol wipe, and then spray with the Lysol again, and then just wipe it down. Because people that come in from the outside resources, but they track into my house in order to prevent COVID or whatever.
Right. And you got to be safe.
Right. She caught an attitude with me and said, well, do you want to do it?
aren't you getting paid for this? This is your job.
I said, so you can't help this girl out. Wait a minute, hold on. We can't do this.
Dude, you can't be cussing this girl out. You know me, my mouth.
That's what I told her. I'm like, at first I said, okay, no, I can't do it. So I came back later and I said, yeah, we need to talk because your initial response to me, I'm not going over too well with me. I'm the type of person, you get smart with me, it's bound to go left. So long story short, she and I went back and forth, and she said a couple things to me, and I had to keep explaining to her, like, listen, if you think you know your job, it's your first day in time on the clock with me.
Right. You don't know me. You don't know me, and you don't know my situation.
Right. So don't speculate or jump to conclusions because you dealt with other clients or whatever.
Right, but every client is different. I'm not the same person that you left an hour ago.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I saw all of that, and I said, so I'm not them. I'm not sure if they're cognitive or if they have an intellectual disability. I'm not them.
Right.
Like, if you take me there, we can go there.
Right.
I promise you.
This ain't what you want.
This ain't that.
It's not really what you want.
Right.
My feelings won't be hurt.
Right. But it goes back to what you said, you know, like hurt people hurt people. People don't realize that when you're together and you think you loving on somebody and you're giving this person your all, your friends, your family, you know, your significant other, you're giving your all, you're giving them all you can. And then you telling me you love me, that word love, people play around with that word. Like that word is just the word the. Like you're about to speak a sentence.
Yeah, no.
Don't tell me you love me. Don't tell me you in love with me. Don't tell me nothing about that word if you don't mean it.
Listen.
There's also another thing, I guess that was the point of my story, is that you had different people from different backgrounds based on their training, knowledge, experience, or whatever. So based on that, and there's nothing wrong with this to an extent, that based on what you've been through, you have certain knowledge and training, so they become a little bit potentially statistical, so they think they can apply that to every aspect of their life.
Right.
And that's not okay, because then somebody like me, it's like, wait a minute, you don't know me.
Correct. And people don't get that. And that's where people get that's where that lady got the game twisted, because see, in situations like that too, that it don't take nothing but a phone call and somebody will be at the house and she won't even know what came to her. That's the type of love people don't understand. Yeah, like, you might not back me, but guess what? I got a soldier. I got some soldiers that is in armor that is coming. They're coming. And this ain't what you want.
No, not at all.
This ain't what you want. Or you end up approaching the situation the way Tootie did. Listen, this is me. You're not dealing with nobody else. You dealing with me. I'm not that person you just left. Like, people are crazy too.
I know, but that's where that's what let me know that, oh shoot, I am maturing and I'm getting older, as everybody knows. But I had to start evaluating myself and thinking, you can't keep going off, and that's how I know I'm getting better.
Right.
Because the old me,
right.
Thinking back to a couple months ago, or about a year or two ago, the old me would have looked at her like, see, who you talking to? Right.
You ain't never lied about that, because that's how it go too.
It would have straight been off,
but and that's amazing, you know, like the most amazing thing in life is when you find yourself and you can look at yourself and talk to yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with talking to yourself, and you be like, you know what? I did let me pat myself on the back. I did a really good job. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you right
because
now.
There's situations that you could have literally got locked up for, or hurt somebody, did somebody terrible, and you catch yourself and you'll be like, you know what? Let me walk away, because I'm not walking away for the certain fact that I'm scared of you. No, I'm scared of me. I'm scared of me.
I can tell people that all the time, I'm like, listen, it's really the fact that I'm not scared of what you're going to do to me.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not scared of what I might do to somebody else. I don't want to go to jail.
Scared. You scared. That's what I'm saying.
No,
it's
listen,
not.
I will go.
Yes, but listen, I don't. Nobody wants to, but that's where it's like Tootie said, you come into, you be like, damn, you got to pat yourself on the back because at the end of the day, you could have confronted this situation in a whole nother manner, and they could have got somebody that you tucked away and didn't even notice that you tucked away. You getting older and you're getting wiser, but you don't realize when certain things start attacking you that you didn't attack back in the manner that you would have when you was in your 20s.
Oh, girl,
you know what I mean? You be like, you know what? Oh, God damn, let me Tootie pat yourself up. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you gotta patch it. You gotta give your props to yourself. You gotta love yourself because listen, you could have unloved yourself and unleashed a whole nother brother. Cause you don't know me like that. And I hate when a person be like, yeah, da 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 da, the phone tunny, tough guys, those people, everybody knows those people. Yes, where they like, you can Google me. No, I be serious. No, Google. You need to leave me alone. Leave me the hell alone. But people underestimate. Like you're in a wheelchair. Don't underestimate Tootie. Because he will come for you. Okay? Don't underestimate. Now everybody looks at me. I said, don't underestimate Tootie. Just because you in a wheelchair. A wheelchair don't do nothing but run you the hell over. How about that?
Listen.
I'll do a whole 1080 on somebody's face or body.
Say it again, Tootie. 1080. Okay.
I'm trying to keep from doing that, okay? I already got charges on me. I said that.
Right.
That's why I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and now as an adult, you got to start thinking about the consequences. So it's like, you know what? Do I continue to go on this level with this person? Or do I fight a battle, but you're fighting me with fire. I'm fighting you with armor.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you can throw your bricks, you can do whatever you want, but I got armor on. It's not going to touch me. You know what I mean? Like nothing can come against this armor that I have against me. So what do? I bow down in faith. And I try. But don't get that faith messed up.
Yep. Don't get it messed up.
Because things can go left and then your feelings is hurt and then you laying out somewhere. You stretched and then go back to the Jellolady being locked up.
And now, but then there's the other side too. Sometimes you may have to put the faith of religion aside just to come down and then you pick it back up afterwards.
Right.
Repent. I didn't want to, but
Right. I tried now. Now that I done hit like I'm in them 40s, I can't wait for that 45 mark. I got about a year and a half. I can't wait for that mark. But that marker means a lot. But for me, I'm just like, you know what? The amount of things when you close your eyes, that peace, right? I'm telling you,
it's just that's because you got it going the wrong way. It is coming this way. In the front.
There you
go.
It's going to do whatever it wants to do. Actually, it's all curled going this way.
I know.
So it's doing its own thing.
Yeah.
That's because, my darn hair, it just wants to do whatever it wants to do. But people don't realize you want to leave well enough alone. We grew up that way. You always heard your grandparents, your mom, dad, listen, leave well enough alone.
Right.
But people don't see it that way. And then when you come out of character and then you're the mean one, or now you want to press charges against me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I done lost my whole mind. Okay. How I lose my mind? What did you do? What did you do to me?
Look at that. They don't ever look at that.
Never.
Inside only looks at your reaction or overreaction to it.
Right. Especially if you're dealing with the police. When you're dealing with the police, the first person that makes it to the police station is the person that they side with.
Yep. Or the first person to call. Yep.
Yep. They like, oh no, well such and such said. I don't give a damn what they said. Here goes my text messages. here go this, here go that. But you know, at this age, I don't want to deal with. I never dealt with. I'm very friendly with a lot of police officers, and we peoples. But I don't need them in my business. You know what I mean? I don't need courts in my business. I don't need none of that. They get paid to take care of other people. They don't gotta get paid to take care of me.
I've had enough police involvement to last me a lifetime. I don't deal like me and the police don't have no problems. Why don't we have no problems? Because I don't fool with y'all and y'all don't fool with me. That I stay out of y'all way, y'all stay out of my way. Everybody is in good standing.
Yeah, but you know what? The good standard can be that way, but the bad standard is now people will push your button and push and push and push, and then when you black, they haul ass at the police station.
Okay,
You like?
So listen, let me just put it. Okay, let me make this public service announcement for everybody in the United States, America, tri-state area.
Right.
Look.
Right. Now I'm the bad guy because you got to the because you want to come knock on my door. I ain't asked you to come knock on that door. I didn't say I told you to come.
Didn't send for
No,
you.
I told you to come talk to Cha Cha.
Right.
I didn't tell you or invite you to Charlotte.
Yeah,
I did not invite you to her. So why do you want to come? Go ahead and talk to Tootie. You don't want to mess with the other person.
Yeah.
Talk to the Jello lady. Don't wake up Miss Cole.
Right.
You know, like people don't understand that, and it's just
definitely leave peaches in the.
Why you know what? This is crazy because why I feel like me, you, and Tootie like this. But why do I feel like I'm having deja vu?
You know what? I don't know. I kind of feel like this.
Like this happened. Like me, you, and Tootie. I feel like this.
Yeah.
And like it just hit me like this.
Because I had that actually a couple weeks ago when I first called and we're talking.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like I just hit it. It just hit my mind. Like
Lord, just keep me in the cross. Look, the Holy Trinity. We're gonna just keep it there at the cross. We're gonna stay right here with it. I don't want to go too far.
I'm in all lanes, okay?
Yeah, not today. Because if you talking about some deja vu and he talking some listen.
I'm in all lanes.
I'm outside.
I'm in all lanes. Like
look, me and baby outside.
People, stop fooling with people. Stop fooling with people's emotions.
Yeah.
Stop fooling with people's hearts. Stop fooling with people's feelings. Stop fooling with people.
Listen, and stop. Everybody, stop trying to make decisions for other people.
Right, we're only human. Everybody, but this is where people get the game messed up. I believe that I tell the kids that we only human. We all make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not going to keep making the same damn mistake over and over and over and over and over and over again. And then...
But that's not a mistake.
No, where it comes, I have never liked being backed into a corner.
Right.
I'm not a corner chick.
Yeah,
I've never been that woman.
I'm coming out.
So now, when I'm coming out to fight, now it goes back to Tootie, where it's like people want to. Now you want to go to the police. Now you want to do this. Now you want to do that. Now you tough.
Yeah.
Now you tough. Now you outside my house. Now you talking Big Willie. Now you doing all this extra stuff, but that wasn't who you was.
Exactly.
Bow down to certain situations. I'm saying, you just bow down and walk backwards. That's what I'm asking people. Look, and that's what y'all need to ask people.
I'm just telling
bow down and just crawl backwards. Go this way. Because this is not what you want.
Service announcement to all people of the United States. Okay? Tell y'all this goes. Watch your tone. Keep your hands to yourself. And if you have anything that can remotely be misconstrued as disrespectful, say it from over there. Okay? That's all you gotta do. And you do those things and you'll be all right. You'll be just fine. Won't nobody have no problems, and I don't want you to think that, I've made a mistake. There's a difference between a mistake and patterns of behavior.
Right.
Okay? And what we're not accepting is any more mistakes. We're accepting changed behavior. Shout out to Bae for his changed behavior. Love you.
You ain't gonna be putting my bro out there like that. She ain't gonna. I got you, bro. No, because she got patterns of. You being good too?
Yes.
Okay. So shout out to the Jellolady from Robbie for change behavior.
Exactly.
I got you, bro.
Look,
you gonna have this man on here talking. He gonna start talking. Now leave him where he was. He was in the closet.
He's never in the closet.
Bro, over here,
Look,
he R. Kelly, he in the closet.
He's always right here, though.
No, he's in the closet. He closed his door. He just tuned in. Look, he ain't make no comments. She about to have him come out his bag, Tootie. She about to have him come out his bag. See?
Look,
and you know what else? Yeah.
What? Wait.
You know what else I hate about it? And I really hate this, and I don't use that word, but I hate people that feed. Like, if it's a rumor, if there's a rumor out here, let it be a rumor. But you know how the rumor gets started? And I was talking to my brother. I was talking to my brother Gregory last night, and he was saying, and it clicked to me, and I'm like, damn, I had to tell him, like, damn, bro, I never looked at it like that. You're right. He said, listen, when rumors get started, I don't repeat them. Because then once I start repeating it, that means the rumor goes on and on and on and on.
Yeah, there's no stopping it once you repeat it.
People, mind your damn business.
Right.
It's just that simple. Mind your business.
Simple.
And how I deal with my situation and how you deal with yours is different. It's different situations.
Yeah.
But you got people out here that will try to damage
your character.
Damage your character and damage everybody else
around them. Yeah. Like, and you got people,
right?
Like I said,
right.
People making decisions. Like when it's not a cause and effect situation, like you would think it's a cause and effect situation. Cause and effect is something that can happen in every situation. So just because in your mind you think that, okay, well, if I do this, this is going to happen. That's not always the case, especially when you're dealing with other human beings, because they have their own thoughts of cause and effect. Like, if I do this, this will happen. Okay, I made this mistake, now I have to do this to fix it. Like, everybody has their own directional path,
right?
And you cannot force what is not ordained to be just because you made a decision that affects more than one person,
right?
Like that it don't work like
right
that.
Because whatever you do can affect everybody around you.
Yeah. Like, listen, if I go out and steal something, somebody might go rob my mama's house. So I ain't going outside to steal.
You know where it go back to? Bang, bang. Choo-choo train is back on Tootie. Hurt people.
Right.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and it's terrible no matter what the situation is. You can be doing the best in your life, pushing as much as you have to push, doing for everybody, trying to make everybody happy on your board flat.
Mm-hmm.
And then soon as you don't do that one little thing,
yeah,
or maybe I'm not feeling good.
Right.
Maybe I can't do everything you do, or I don't do it when you want it to be done. And then you backstab me. And then you're the victim.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's, oh, you know what? Well, yeah, let me tell you all about Tootie. Let me tell you all about the Jellolady. Now you out here
running my
business. Now you running my business, but you stabbing me in my back, and then turn around and say, no.
It wasn't like that. I didn't say that.
Right.
It's not what it looked like.
I was just mad.
Right.
I was just mad. I'm sorry. No, whatever you said, take your sorry ass and go left.
Mm. Oh no, go over there.
Because there you go, messing with that closet.
Mm.
And I'm trying to get all my blessings out that dark closet that I'd have missed.
Right.
And now you done got me back in my bag. Now I gotta go over here and I gotta put another blessing in, another dark blessing. I gotta put another one in there because I'm ready to kick your way.
Right. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna show you the bad person.
No, I'm gonna show you the bad guy.
But I just find it real. Yeah, but I just find it real funny nowadays how people, they will go there with you. Go there over the phone.
No. You saying
over the phone.
They're not going there with you, baby. They're driving the train.
Yeah,
they're driving it, and that's the part that gets me. Like, you driving this train to destruction.
But guess what?
Where you going?
But when they get off the damn train and you standing right there, they just jump the hell back onto the train. They run into the police.
Right. because they want to continue the destruction.
Now you tell. What did you say,
listen,
Tootie? You call them? What you say? You call the people?
Oh, captivity
talkers. Right? I don't have a time for a telephone tough guy or like a tough Tony. I don't got time for none of y'all.
Right.
Okay. I stay in my lane. I don't bother nobody. I don't disrespect anybody because I don't want to be disrespected. I don't take kindly to disrespect.
No.
So with that being the case, and me knowing that I don't take kindly to disrespect, I don't be out here trying to disrespect nobody.
Right.
Now, don't ever get it confused or twisted that you won't get disrespected. Because it only take one time, look, one little slip part, okay, and you'll have I am trouble all over that. I'll be right there at the front door with the I don't look ready to open the I don't care door. Like I'm out here now.
Right.
Now I'm outside, and my outside is not the same.
Yeah,
as your
I'm not.
outside.
Yeah, because I'm not coming outside for nothing.
Listen,
I'm coming outside, and hopefully.
Gentleman said earlier when she was talking about how sometimes people misconstrue things, but because their perception.
Yeah, everything is a perception.
Like they have a misperception of things. So you could be joking. A person could be joking, and that's just how we do.
Right.
Somebody else might hear it and be like, "Oh, well, why did he say that?" Just like when I said earlier, when you said, the Jellolady said there was something going on in Camden.
Well, it's in Burlington.
Okay. Burlington. So I was like, oh, but don't bet he put a good time. What's the address again? I want to go.
Well, I thought you was coming here. That's 345 High Street in Burlington.
Right. But somebody else will take that and misperceive it. Misconstrue it like, oh, did he just threaten her?
Right. Not knowing you, my brother.
Right.
I'm like, listen, don't threaten me for this. I'll be here.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
People need to leave. People need to be humble. Humble yourselves.
Yes.
Because you never know who you unhumbling.
Right.
Like you're unhumbling a person that people put away.
It took us a really long time.
And then
to make it to this point in life.
Listen,
okay.
And then you don't want to unleash.
That's not. Yeah.
You don't want to unleash, and I'm not talking. It don't have to be violent.
You don't want
it don't have to be violent. You don't want to unleash.
Look, you don't want the cracking to come outside.
In the Bible, it says the tongue is powerful.
You don't want the cracking outside,
right?
Because it might get.
But your tongue, I can tear you up
with my tongue.
With my tongue, the Bible tells you that the tongue is the most dangerous. It's the powerful thing in the world. I will rip you.
Listen.
I will rip you. I don't even have to put my hands on you.
Look, I don't even have to. I can do one better. I can just not even engage you.
Listen, but if you keep engaging,
I'm going to not engage you
right.
as long as you stay where? Over there.
Over there.
That's where you're supposed to be at. Over there.
This is my space. Okay?
Don't come over here acting like you want smoke. You don't want that.
Right.
Okay, I smoke Newport 100. So you don't want that. Okay, look, I'm smoking all the way to the green line. You do not want this smoke, I promise. Okay? It's not what you want.
Yo, something is wrong with you.
I mean, yes.
Right. She said to the green.
Yes. Like, listen, this is not the smoke that you want in life. And I say that to say this. Leave me over here.
No, yeah, leave her the hell over there.
Look, leave me over here.
Yeah, please
watch your tone, keep your hands to yourself, and say your disrespectful stuff from over there.
Yeah, but people don't get
it. Because this is where the conversation with the girl last week started getting me a little bit more, I'm saying, value. She was telling me in the midst of the conversation, well, Brian, I think you need to choose your words wisely. And I was like, wait a minute,
do you see the Jellolady? She just signed up.
Now, wait a minute. I need to choose my words wisely in my own house. That's what she said to you?
Yeah.
I need to, girl, you don't want your job. You don't want your job. Because
I love when he be like, baby.
Okay, listen.
You want to tell me watch my tone?
In my own house. Let me watch your toes while I'm running them over. Now get out the way on your way out the door. Let me show you how to get up out of here faster than I can tell you. Get up out of here.
What?
Girl.
Okay. Watch your tone.
Look, watch your words.
No, see, that's where you smack the person with when you try to, like, before you bring that little person out.
Right.
You ain't bringing a big person out. Just you know how you got them? What's them things called?
The little pygmies.
Where they little, and then you can keep pulling them.
The Russian, the dolls. You talking
about
them
little dolls, and then you get down to. Now I ain't trying to get to the little one. I'm trying to. I pulled the big guy off. And the last person you want is little Chucky. You don't want Chucky.
Yeah, you don't want. Listen, you don't want that. Yeah, listen.
You don't want Chucky.
You don't want
so that. I'm trying to. Okay, we're going. Okay, you done pulled this one off. Now. Okay. Now I done pulled the man off. Now here goes a little lady. She's another size. Now listen. Watch your tone. That's what you asked. Okay, let me take that lady and turn it back into the man.
Right.
Okay, now we at the third person.
Yeah,
so what do you want?
Yeah.
What do you want? No, I got to tell you before you start. What you won't do, and this is a full warning, what you won't do is speak to me in that manner.
Right.
I told her, I stopped her, I said, listen, we're not going to be doing this. We're not going to be talking. It's going to be crazy and reckless.
Right.
I have until advantage.
Right. And then what you fail to realize is once I done got to that middle, I done got to that other lady, now I'm down to the man. I done took the man off. Yeah, now I got the lady. I done took the lady off. Now I'm to the man. I got 4 more people in me. Let me tell you something. This ain't what you want.
Yeah, you don't want them.
Now you going to trigger something, and it's not even. I'm not even going to be able to dig in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just throw this shit on the floor. Like, I'm going to just crash everything. Like, you know what? Game over.
I'm knocking everything over.
But that's how people make you feel.
Listen.
And that's where I was literally shaking.
Look.
I love when he said, baby.
In the conversation, because I was like, listen, baby, you really don't know me. I was about to talk to me that they could reach the door handle. I'm thinking happy. I said, I'm not trying to go there.
Away from me.
And I'm not going to allow myself to take it there.
Right.
So right now, if you keep testing me, I promise you, something else is going to happen. So I don't need to watch my tone or what I'm saying.
Right.
I implore you to watch your tone and your words.
Right. And guess what? I'm paying you. You're not paying me. If I don't sign your paperwork, that means you wasn't here.
First of all,
okay,
you got to make it out the door first. You have to make it. You got to make it to the door. Because self-defense is a real thing.
So pompous and egotistical in their own world, such a base or piggyback is also, but the Jellolady was saying some people just get so involved in their own world.
Right.
That when it comes to other people, they think they can get that off on until you get either that right or wrong person.
Right. I don't know what. Tag Sheila Davis. She is texting me.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, "You ladies aren't on the show." Yes, we're doing the show, Mrs. Councilwoman. But the crazy part is people don't realize you know you're in my circumference, you're in my house, and now you want to be in my house speaking to me at a tone that that my mom and dad wouldn't even speak to me on. You know what I mean? Like you're not mom and dad. I can take that. But they don't even talk to me that way. So how am I going to allow a total stranger to talk to me out of character?
Hold on, I'm trying to
like it's crazy.
But then when she left, because really I was so heated that night, I was like, look, and she kept trying to tell me, well, Brian, I'm only here to assist you. I said, assist? Well, what do you think assist me? What exactly do you think that entails? Oh, I'm not supposed to be doing everything for you. And I'm like, okay, so what is it exactly does it say on my paperwork, on my care plan, that it says I'm supposed to be doing on my own?
Right.
And she
can't take
doing.
it.
I just did. I tried. Right.
And then that's where we kept going back and forth, and I was like, she said a couple strong things to me, like, I told her, I said, okay, wipe it down the chair. I said, yeah, I could do it if nobody else was here, but then by the time I do it independently, I'm going to be tired, and then I'm not going to want to do anything basically for the rest of the night.
Right, but that's your job, lady.
Listen.
You shouldn't have took up this career.
Oh, well, Brian, I got all night. I said, technically, you don't, because you're only here today. So what are we really talking about?
Right. And see, it's like simple things in life like that people don't understand. First of all, we as humans are going through a lot. And not just, and I'm not talking about just with this virus, with this coronavirus, with all of this mess going on, just worldly mess in your life, your everyday life. Everybody gets smacked with something.
Yeah.
I don't have the tolerance to sit here and entertain you with your BS, and I got my own. I'm trying. You don't know what I woke up and felt like. You know what I mean? You don't know what I'm going through in my mind. So what I'm trying to tell you to do is mind your manners.
Yes, watch your tone and keep your hands.
You know, you gotta mind your manners sometimes. People don't understand. You might have woke up and been blessed, and everything might be going your way today. But tomorrow, you might need me. You know what I mean? I might be that total stranger that you might want to talk to because I'm like a therapist. This information won't go nowhere because don't nobody know you. You know what I mean? So I'm talking to you, and we're politicking, and then but just yesterday, you was rude as hell to me.
Right.
You gotta pick your challenge. How you want to do it? But but that's where it comes to you. And we're gonna keep the Jello lady out of this one. You and I, yes, and she, Jello lady got a temper on her too.
Right.
But when it comes down to dealing with BS and being able to roll with it, Tootie, you're able to roll with it. I'm able to roll with it. Jello lady is monkey donking. From the door. She monkey donking from the door. It's like people don't realize we all go through something. Everybody wakes up and is going through something. I don't have time for you to talk slick to me, talk down to me, or say anything negative to me. How about I woke up and needed a hug?
So Tracy Childs says, it never has to get physical, really. When your soul is one, your soul wins. Laugh at physical wounds, heal. That mental lasts forever. Yes, that is true.
Yeah, but you know what?
To an extent.
Right, you know what happens?
Right.
I'm moving on. I'm moving on with my life. I'm
Right.
doing what I gotta do. And then I'm
away.
trying. I'm getting these outlets. I'm pushing. And then boom. I ain't bumping to the brick wall because guess what? I know that there's an entrance out of this situation. I know there's an exit door somewhere. So I'm trying to find an exit door, but you won't have me running around like a mouse in a trap box.
Right.
Right.
So I gotta find my way out, but I have to have my armor on.
I have to have Miss Davis.
I have to be shielded. I have to shield myself and understand. Listen, Charlotte, do you really want to? Is this what you want to do?
Right.
Miss Cole, Mr. Tootie, is this what we need to do? No. How about we go ahead and keep this triangle closed? Because the last thing that person want to do is be in the middle of that red dot. You never want to be the red dot in the room.
Yeah, don't get dotted. Don't do that.
So that's why
no one ever be the target.
I congratulate everybody on all platforms, for all of us.
Yeah.
Because everybody goes through something. If you was able to walk away,
I'm gonna tell you right now,
that was the armor of God.
I'm covered. I put on my whole armor of God every day. I have to because my fuse is so short. Like my mom is
her fuse is terrible. Like, it's tick. She don't even get the tick. She get.
It's a little.
It's like you in element, like in kindergarten. You know how to be like T. Yeah. You can't even say the word with her. It's like.
Yeah.
Boom, like
it's open.
And now you DDT. You upside down. She likes DDT people.
Or you're knocking your head in the water. Like you wash your shit in the table. Like you knock your head up on the something.
Like she should have been on WWF, WWE. Yeah, you don't. I mean, people just don't get it. Like I don't understand.
But you know why it's like that? Though? Like I'm not like that all the time. Like I'm approachable. Like I let you get me to that point. But see, there's something that people don't really understand. My mom is a different type of mom. Okay, so all of my F's in the world I reserve for her. She's the only one that can get that. She can say whatever
what is
she
that,
wants.
faith and fun?
No, not them F's. Not them F's.
Faith, fun, funny.
Right.
Like, come on.
Look, all of that.
First.
She gets all my F's in the world. That's what she gets. All of these. That's all she gets. She gets all of them. I reserve them for her because that's my mom. She can say what she wants. She can do whatever she wants. I just have to accept it. I have to take it. Ain't nobody else in this world about to get that.
Right.
So don't play with her.
That's where I'm saying, like, no matter what we all are going through, everybody, I don't care what type of God you believe in, like everybody has to put that armor on. You have to stand strong. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, just picture the person.
Absolutely, Miss Davis.
Picture the person you used to be.
So Miss Sheila Davis said, I've been the target of a lot of things. Thank God I know how to duck and grab these bricks and bricks that come my way and build my empire with every single brick. And that's absolutely right.
Amen. Amen.
Come on through, Miss Davis.
Yes, amen, Miss Sheila. Miss Councilwoman, yes. Because I said, you wasn't tuned in earlier, but I was having a conversation about you. But I was just saying, how life is and how we talked this morning and how things, you never know what somebody else is going through. And you gotta dig the brick. You gotta dig the bricks.
I don't know if you gotta do that.
You gotta duck the bricks.
You gotta duck the bricks.
And you gotta dig the brick.
Look, you definitely gotta use it.
But I mean, if we talking Philly language, I can get that off. Yeah, dickhead.
Right.
Yeah, if I'm talking Philly language, we can talk like that. But you gotta dodge those bricks that come to you, because otherwise, the last thing you want to do is have that brick hit you.
And
you knocked out.
I'm gonna tell you right
now. You
get
hit by a brick, it's over.
Look, the brick coming and hit you. That's a new different type of white meat that's gonna show.
No, the brick come my way. I got armor.
Look, that is a different type
you
of white meat.
You gotta pray to God that brick don't
bounce back.
You better pray that I ain't on bewitched. Right. And I twinkle my nose and beep, and that brick just turn around because that's what's gonna happen when you messing with my faith.
Look, that's what happens. You try people's faith, and you don't understand. Like these people that got faith and really have it, that is something you can't play with.
Right.
You can't do nothing. There is nothing that you can't do. Like I can get up every day and go anywhere I want to go without any issue or any problem. Why? Because my faith is that strong.
Right. What'd you say, too?
Go ahead, too.
That's a blessing for people that really, when they get so deep and involved in a religion, that they can walk away from a lot of things. And hopefully, I will get to that point. But as of right now, I tell people all the time, I'm not there just yet.
You know what? You are there. You're there. You just don't know you're there because God showed you that you was there when that lady was getting smart.
Right. Listen, you
could have took a can of hairspray and lit some fire and blew. You could, you know what I mean? But you calmed yourself and just listen. Like sometimes in situations we don't know that we end up coming out as the bigger person because of how we are. It goes back to Miss Sheila Davis, Councilwoman Sheila Davis. It goes back to what she said. You ducking and dodging the bricks. You know what I mean? But it keeps you grounded. You got to keep grounded. You can't let nothing take you off your ground.
You got to always be grounded. Like it's just like energy, like with the electricity. Like you have to, your house got to be grounded or it's going to blow up.
I know I'm a heathen and healing. Okay?
A heathen and healing. Amen.
Listen, we all gotta come.
You know what?
We are, and we gotta just.
I gotta figure figure out how you and where y'all brains be going. You and Tootie, because y'all becoming a heathen in healing.
Yeah.
And ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Like ha ha.
Yeah.
Y'all be coming up with some words.
You know, words of wisdom. Great minds think alike.
A mess. Y'all two are something different. That's why I love you.
Absolutely, and we love you too.
That's why I love y'all. Because you know, for me, I don't have. I've learned that I have an armor, and especially within this weekend, and it was so much going on with me, and my emotions and everything was everywhere. I had to really get on my hands and knees and pray to God and say, you know what, Lord, I need you to take all of this negativity. I need you to reach in the pit of my stomach and take whatever is there that is not supposed to be there. I need you, Lord. I need you. Like, I need you to take this and cast that.
Yeah, get rid of it.
And then whatever else, let all your blessings come to me. But right now, I need you, big guy. I need you to get this out of me, because if it doesn't come out, I don't know where I would be. So standing in faith for everybody that is tuned in, when you share it and you go ahead and somebody else is listening to this when you get off of work, if you stand in your faith, you will be okay. I promise you. Because faith is everything, and putting on that whole armor and standing in that line of God, you'll be all right. Or whoever you believe in. My man is the big guy. You know, I love him. I stand in the faith, but it's just hard. And it's hard. That's the thing too, because I know for you that was hard not being it. That's hard. Like, I got this stick here, girl. Like, you don't see this coming across your neck, and I'm in a wheelchair. You don't see this?
So she kept looking at it though. She was like, what you got? I said, don't worry about it now, okay?
Right. Now you done talk that mess. Now you want to worry about what I got in my hand? Now you want to worry about it? No, you should have thought about it when you first walked in my door. You should have heard about me. How about that? Tell a friend to tell them about me to you. Like, people don't get it. Like, everybody wants to mess with. You don't want to be, you got positive and negatives. There's a reason why you got a positive and negative. You can't put both positives on a battery. You can't add them up. When you go in and charge your car, you got positive, negative. Then you got to make sure when you get to the next car that both of them positive and negatives don't rub together. You got to make sure you hold them like this. And then, boom, you plug them back into the car, because otherwise you're going to get electrocuted.
Right.
So if a car can tell you that, what you think a human is trying to get to express?
Yeah.
You playing with my cycle of life.
Yeah, you're right.
So Sheila says, yes, it is hard, but the devil will always try to block your blessings.
Oh, yeah, but see, that's where I have a problem too, because I've been like,
It's no testimony without a test.
Like the devil too at times. I'm like, this.
Right. And that's true. She said it's no testimony without a test.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah. So that testimony that I have it because I went through the test. And I stood with my armor on.
Right. And I made my way.
And my feet was still to the ground. And my faith was to the Lord. Like, be happy that I'm trying to be this way.
Right. Yeah.
Like, be happy. Like, people don't understand that. Like, we are human. We come with feelings. We come with mistakes. We come with these things. We're only human. But be careful what type of human you want to bump into when you're talking to me. Because everybody got crazy.
Right.
Everybody got smart. And I don't care. You can bump into a person that can't read. But the intelligence is good. He just can't read.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can tell somebody a whole story, read the story, and they're illiterate.
Right.
But they can speak to you, and you be like, well, if you can't read, how'd you know about that?
Right.
But the intelligence of somebody, never underestimate the intelligence of somebody. And everybody has a testimony, but what are you going? Why do you want to keep testing me? Like, people need to learn
I'm gonna tell you why.
how to say no.
Look, I'm gonna tell you why the test keeps coming.
Back up, devil.
And that's what it is.
Back up.
Look, and that's really what it amounts
Back
to.
up, devil.
Because the devil's going to keep testing you because there's an anointing, there's a blessing on your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you as a person are important and you mean something. There's great things that are going to come from you.
Right.
So when you're tested, that's what the tests are for.
Right.
You got to be built for it, tough for these blessings.
Yeah.
God trying to tell you, like, listen, sis.
I wholeheartedly believe in that, and I believe what Shanta was saying. I believe everything that God's saying. But once again, I'm just now, at a later age of my life, trying a little bit harder than I have over the years.
You know why? Because you are a boy, Damon. Y'all, a man's reaction, y'all react to things differently. Like, by time y'all become, by the time y'all act like y'all want to be at a certain level, we already done had our periods.
Yeah.
Like, we're built to be emotional creatures.
Look, but see, that's what the thing about
we're built in this.
Not only that, but see, women can recognize.
If I'm gonna bring a different perspective on that as well. Okay, now it's time for Tootie talk.
Okay, Tootie talk. Let's talk to Tootie.
Where men typically have to do a lot of things.
Right, I agree.
Like on the basis, trying to make sure that a provider for their families, doing what they have to do to protect and provide.
Right.
So, being a disabled gay black man, I have even more strength against me.
Right.
So I have to fight even harder.
Right.
So for me, my tolerance and patience for bull is literally damn near close enough.
Right.
Like, somebody just barely blow in my direction the wrong way, and I'm ready to fight. Like, what you there for?
Yeah, because it's like you got to stand for you got to stand.
Mm-hmm.
You got to stand without standing.
Absolutely.
Right.
Like, come on. Right.
But where as a black man or other gay men, whatever, there are a lot of things that we have to deal with, we internalize. So when somebody, once again, to go back to the Jellolady, her initial point is that first with perception, because some of us, especially men that are already wound up, could say something they mean as a joke, but then our perception of that particular word, sense, or whatever, could be misconstrued, and now we're ready to fight.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's war.
But you know what? It's a different, like, for women, we're able to become so in tune so much faster because we're so affected by everything around us,
right?
Without even having to be a part of it. Like, we follow the cycle of the sun and the moon, like, we on that,
right?
And once we realize that we are on that, things open up to us. Like, we start to see things differently. That grounding that we get naturally, men have to work for.
Right.
That's not something that you guys get. Like,
so how about this?
Oh.
How about Talk with Tootie will be tomorrow, and that can be a great topic.
Yeah.
The difference between a man and a woman.
Yeah, we're gonna talk with Tootie on Tuesday about the difference between men and women.
The TTTs.
Mm-hmm.
The talk. The Tootie. The talk, the Tootie, and the Tuesday.
Right.
The TTT.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is about that time.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Yes, we're a little late on it.
Yeah.
But we love you, Tootie.
Yes, we love you guys for tuning in. Thanks
so
for
tomorrow, make sure you tune in because we're going to talk with Tootie tomorrow.
On Tuesday.
And we gotta balance this situation out. The difference between a man and a woman. Emotional creatures.
Right.
Okay? Because we all are emotional creatures. So we got to figure that out. But everybody make sure you tune in to the Midday Madhouse tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Every day, all day, Monday through Thursday. We love you guys. We got to get out of here, Jello.
Since when did we stop on Thursday? It's Monday through Friday, girl. Don't take away.
Because Thursday is the end of the week for us. Friday
is the weekend.
Is the party.
It's the party.
It's the party. Right. It's a party.
Because
The DJs come in here and just rip it. Whether they're DJing or we just having conversation, we always tend to have fun.
Yeah, we always want to have some fun.
All right.
Look, when Cha The Jellolady's in the building, it's popping.
This is how it goes.
Yes.
So, you guys have a very blessed Monday. I hope your Monday is stand in your faith on Monday.
Yes,
make sure you have your armor on and
every day.
Fight.
Keep, stay near your cross or whatever your symbol is. Like,
stand in faith.
Stand in your faith.
Stand in your faith.
In your faith.
Yes.
Around your faith.
Yes.
Put a finger on the faith. All of that.
All of it.
Okay?
Yes.
Cover yourself.
Cover yourself.
Stay covered and protect your
because the demons are real.
Everybody out here protect your peace because that is where you find your faith. It's in your peace.
So you guys have a very blessed Monday. We love you guys. And make sure you tune in at 12 o'clock. Make sure you tell a friend and make sure you share.
Share. Come back and watch us later. WCMD.
Yes. Come back.
I got a whole lot of runs before I go. Cha real smooth, she the boss. No, baby. I'm not the part of Jello lady. They your host, talk the truth. If you need a getaway, come see this view. Got a whole lot of numbers feeling like you wanna stand by. Put your feet up, watch a man day.